Good evening, everybody. This is Silent Mist, and welcome back to the vlog. It's quite dark out, as you can see. It's actually... what time is it? It is 1:21 in the morning right now, and I decided I'm gonna go on a walk. Now, well, I like walks. But, yeah, today, I don't know why, but today... I've been feeling down, not really depressed, but just down when I'm not moving. Like, I went on a walk earlier and brought me right back, but yeah, then I just sat down and I was on my computer for a while, and I was just not in a good mood. So here I am back outside once again, wandering around campus at 1:21. I think I'm gonna actually do this more often. It's really, really calm and peaceful out right now, and I'm just pondering life, just letting my mind free as I wander around. And I actually messed with my camera settings a bit while I was on my way here, just so I could see how low light shots would look, and it looks pretty good. Like, I am a-okay with this. I think this would definitely be a possibility for me to do in the future. After I do a little bit more work in Premiere, it'll definitely be a feasible way of recording some vlogs. But yeah, just been letting my mind wander, thinking about tons of things. Anything from just like what's currently going on with the YouTube channel, to some future projects that I have on there, to all of like these personal things, just all the real life things. Let's see, what can I share with you all? I don't know, I'm just like contemplating my choices in life, not really like criticizing them or anything, but just thinking about what I'm doing right now, just stopping and really figuring out what I'm doing. Like, right now, a student at RIT studying computer science with an interest in psychology and who wants to program games. Quite the range of random things, I do say. But yeah. Oh, my right hand is getting cold. I don't want to be too loud, it just feels strange talking loudly in the outdoors. At night at least. My hand is frozen. I just have one hand out. It's like mid-40s, maybe low 40s. Right now. It's been warming up quite a bit, but alas, it's still cold. Also, it's windy out. I have the wind filter on, which is just a software wind filter, but I'm actually quite interested to see how it's going to turn out, because, well, I haven't used it before. This will be the first time. But yeah, just thinking, going back to just what I'm thinking of is just like, I'm thinking, do I really, really want to do this for the rest of my life? Computer science. And thinking about that brings me to an interesting answer of, I don't know. I really don't, because I do enjoy programming, but I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it enough to pursue it as a career. Like, those are on two entirely different scales. Like, holy crap. Switch hands, because... But yeah, I've just been thinking, is this really what I want to do for my life? And not really coming to any conclusions right now, more just along the lines of me just throwing the question out there and seeing how I think about it. But I'm also like going in odd zigzagging directions because I'm talking to a camera and there are still a couple people out. They're probably judging me. But yeah, I'm pretty much just wondering, and then thinking of the alternatives. What would I be doing if I weren't currently studying computer science? And like I said, I had an interest in psychology, and one of the alternatives that I've been thinking of is, if I don't end up sticking with computer science, is switching into psychology. Unfortunately, the job market really isn't there for that. Yeah, what I could do with a computer science degree and what I could do with a psychology degree are two completely different scales, in my opinion. Although, then I also got on the train of thought of, what if I minored in psychology and majored in either computer science or game design? Now, my choice to major in computer science is based on the fact that Originally, I was going to come here and study game design. I decided to switch at the last minute because I figured having a more general degree, such as a computer science degree, would be a lot more helpful in the long run when I'm looking for a job, which, obviously, you're going to college to get an education, and that education is going to benefit your job. Now, instead of just honing in on one field, like game design, I decided to go with a larger variety of fields, being computer science, where I can pretty much adapt to any scenario that involves programming or the science of computers. And so far in the semester and a half that I've been studying it, I don't know if it's for me. I mean, I can't say that it's not yet, because it hasn't been enough time for me to really get the full scope of it. But, yeah, it's just like, is this the right thing to do? And I don't know, something has been eating away at me for a while now. I don't really think it's that specifically, but it's just like this one gnawing feeling inside of me. It's just like, are you making the right choice? And I'm like, what do you mean, brain? Could you be a little bit more specific? I don't particularly understand. And I actually think I'm in a parking lot that I've, never actually been in before in campus. I have no clue where I'm going. I'm just gonna keep wandering. Stupid wind is also making me cry. We still recording, right? Yes, we are. But, yeah, so that brings me back to computer science, psychology, and game design. The three of those, I feel like, could make a wonderful, wonderful combination in the game market, the video game market, just because knowing computer science, or with the background of computer science, that's just a strong foundation for anything computer-related. Game design, knowing specifically the theory of game design, what you're supposed to be doing, how you're supposed to implement it. You obviously need to know that to make a good game. And then psychology, knowing what people want and how to achieve it. I feel like those three together would be a deadly good combination. So, that's my current thing. I'm definitely thinking of minoring in psychology just because, well, it interests me. In the sense that I can really, I like seeing patterns in people, and then understanding those patterns, and how the mind works and all that stuff. It's just crazy. So, yep. Well, my camera usually gets really warm after extended vlogging, but in the cold, it doesn't really matter at all. The camera's really cold. So yeah, there's that. Let's see, what else have I been pondering on this walk? I don't know. Half the walk has just been me letting my mind just go free and wander about nothing. Actually, just do nothing, because nothingness is bliss. Let's cross over. I have no clue where I'm going, but what the heck am I doing taking a walk at 1:30 in the morning? It's healthy at the very least. Can just get a little bit of extra exercise before I go to sleep. I want to fall asleep by 3 a.m. so if I can fall asleep anytime before then, I'll be fine. I have a class at 10, and left hand getting cold. Class at 10 means go to sleep by 3, wake up at 9, get 6 hours of sleep, be perfectly fine the next day. Did I say 6 or 3 hours? I hope I said 6 hours and not 3 hours. But, yeah. The guy over there, he was following me, and I'm just like, oh, I probably look really weird walking around with the camera. But, you know what? This is good. This is good because it's, throwing me out into the real world and making me vlog while there are other people around me, and I'm still not comfortable doing that, surprisingly. I don't know why, but it does not. This entire vlog is going to be sepia toned because things tend to get sepia colored when they're in the dark, or at least with this camera everything seems sepia. Let's see, I can keep going that way, but if I keep going that way I'm probably gonna, that's, dorms are that way, so I'd be going in the opposite directions of dorms. I think I'm gonna head back. Hopefully all the people that I'm running into will stop running into me. All the people I don't know, if it were people that I would know, they'd be like, Potab, what are you doing out here recording at 1:30 in the morning? Although I'm pretty sure that most of my friends right now are asleep. Jamie's asleep right now. God, if he wakes up and notices that I'm not in the room at this hour, he's probably going to be a little confused. But, yeah. I actually wasn't sure if my camera was going to continue recording past 10 minutes because the previous camera stopped after 10 minutes of recording. Yeah. It's healthy to, every once in a while, just let your mind wander and just relax. Relax, take a walk. I guess if there's a lesson to take away from this vlog, it's to take the occasional walk. But yeah, I mean, one thing that I learned from psychology, like one of the largest things to drive home in psychology, is that exercise makes everything better. Like, it releases anything from releasing endorphins, to being good for you, to helping you perform better in school, to just making you live longer. Exercise is like the elixir of life. I hear a car siren coming from way over there. But yes, good old exercise, and even if it's something as simple as walking, it's good for you. Very good for you. One of the best things, if not the best thing you can do to your body. Exercise. Exercise and sleep. And I gimp out a little bit on the sleep. So I guess I'm compensating by walking around right now. But yeah, what do you guys think about vlogs like this? If you guys enjoy this, I can totally do this more often because, well, it'd be cool to get into a habit of taking strolls at 1:30 in the morning. I'm hoping that I'll be able to fall asleep though afterwards, because exercise makes it harder to sleep. Exercise right before sleep makes it very difficult to sleep. All these random things that I remember from psychology last year when I was a senior at high school. But yeah, tell me what you guys think about this, because I certainly enjoy talking to the camera. It'll definitely be a good way to have longer vlogs where I just talk about whatever the heck's on my mind. Actually, I was walking earlier with my friends, like I told you guys, and we were just wandering around, and then campus safety just starts. There's a campus safety car that drives in our general direction, and like, oh, they're gonna think we're so sketchy, but they didn't, which is cool. This is a bus stop I've never used, so strange, but yeah. I see a person ahead going to take a right and attempt to avoid them. But yeah, this campus, I'm growing attached to it. I like RIT, and the biggest problem is if I decide not to stick with CS, and if I don't stay with any sort of computer-esque major, I won't be staying here probably, because there are cheaper places that could offer better programs for non-computer science degrees. And I really like this place, so I don't want to move out. I love RIT. I just need to make sure I love my major. I'm pretty sure I do, but college is what tests that and what makes sure that you truly do love what you want to do for the rest of your life. And right now I'm figuring that out. So yeah, it's not a bad thing, I guess. Just need to wander around, clear out my mind, and talking about this actually really helps. It helps me organize my thoughts. That's another thing that's really good to do. Talk about it. Because talking about it just lets you organize your own thoughts. You think you know what you're talking about until you actually sit down and talk about it, or in my case, stand up, walk around, and talk about it to myself. But in doing so, you really realize it helps you. What am I trying to say? I don't even know. I also don't know what, like, the light fluctuations are going to look like. There are probably going to be times when you can barely see my face, and then other times when you can clearly see everything. Like, right now I can at least see the camera, so I can clearly see what's going on. But, yeah, talking about this to myself has helped out. Man, people are going to think I'm insane. I'm helping myself by talking to myself. It's the life of a Let's Player. I guess in unrelated news to this walk, really starting to put together some convention plans for this summer. I'm really looking forward to the summer. I have at least 3 conventions lined up right now, possibly 4 if I go to PAX Prime, because I didn't get to go to PAX East this year, and I would love to go to PAX, but PAX Prime is going to be difficult to get to, mainly getting the tickets and then getting the plane. The plane's going to be the expensive and difficult part. But if I can go, that would be absolutely wonderful. I would love to go. I'd meet up with quite a few people, actually. A lot of people that I know would be going. And by a lot, I mean I only know of one for sure. Possibly 2, maybe 3. I'd have some friends that I know that are going, specifically, I think maybe Yuki wants to go to PAX. I don't know if she'll be able to go. Yuki and one of her friends, and Poet. Poet will be going, so I'll be able to see him there. Good old Poet. Oh, now it's probably really dark. Let's see. Oh yeah, you probably couldn't even... I don't know. I have the light on my face. I don't know if you can see it. But... I might be coming down with something. Maybe that's why I feel so down. I don't know. I've been like on and off of getting sick in the last couple of weeks, 3 or 4 weeks, because there have been like a lot of things just going around, both in my dorm and on campus. I noticed a lot of people are like coughing and all that delicious stuff, and specifically in our room. Jamie might be sick today. I don't know. He slept like literally all day, so I hope he's, well, I hope he's sick in the sense that he's recovering because he slept all day, not because I want him to be sick. But like that would give reason to why he's sleeping all day. Rick is sick. And I don't know about Henry or Yusuf, and I was sick twice. So take that for what it is. I also realize when I vlog, I don't always look at the camera. Quite often I look... So I don't know how long I was just talking to myself and not the camera because I apparently accidentally stopped the recording, but I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, I was specifically asking the question of, I don't always look at the camera when I vlog, and I don't know if this is a good or bad thing. What do you guys think? Should I be looking at the camera when I vlog, or should I be, wandering around, wandering the eyes around, instead of looking directly at the camera? Looking directly at the camera does indeed make it harder to, do everything, because then I have to make sure that I'm looking at the camera and not at my surroundings ahead, and now I feel like I'm just staring at the camera. I'm gonna let my eyes wander. See, I used to have calculus in that building, but now it's not in that building, now it's in that building. Actually, is it that building? I don't know, but I'm about to head back onto the main quarter mile, so I'm gonna stop recording for now, guys. I do hope that you enjoyed this longer vlog. Tell me what you guys think about such a thing. Should I do these more often? Because I'm probably gonna make a habit out of taking walks late at night, just because walking is good for you. And I find this really, really calming. So, once again, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you all again next time. So until then, farewell. On another side note, I've actually never seen campus, like, this empty, or this portion of campus this empty. There's literally nobody. It's almost ominous. But yeah, this part is usually the most packed part of campus, because you got all the people coming from dorms over there, and then all the people that are either heading back to dorms or heading to classes this way, going that way. So you just have a huge number of people here usually, and there's nobody here right now. It's almost creepy, but I like it. Okay. Goodbye for real maybe this time.